Smoke something, bitch. GK. Hold up. Talking about.
Good weed, good drink, big money. Hey! Rolling in something foreign, no leather gripping. Yeah. I handle my business, so I think I deserve to
Yo, what's up? This is the Trill OG. Welcome to another episode of Trill Talk Podcast. Like I just said, I am the Trill OG, Bun B repping UGK for life, along with my wonderful co-host,
Queenie, representing Third Ward, Texas.
Okay, that's sufficient.
Bam. And Truck Buck, never gave a fuck, 6300 West Southport, Southwest Superman, Trill Gladiator.
All right. We are trying to record this podcast while the Rockets are in the middle of the fourth quarter. Game 4 in Golden State. I don't want to get caught up in trying to go back and forth between the podcast and the game. Even though Ms. Freeman is showing that the Rockets are now up.
About one.
I don't want this to become a sports talk, like live commentary of the game. But it is interesting to watch the Rockets in this postseason. You know what I'm saying? There's been some great moments. There's been some moments we're not proud of. They lost by 41 points. I just want to see them win the whole thing. Yeah, Game 3 they lost by 41 points. I just want to see them win the whole thing. I wish the best for my team. You know, it's weird because you have, well, not you, but I don't know what you have, but I have. They want you to start talking in the mic.
They want him to stop breathing. Breathing, not breathing. He be breathing. Grieving for a breath.
But yeah, like I was saying, it gets hard because you gotta, you know. For me, I'll be having to choose between the home team and the home boys. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, Durant is a good friend. He's a homie. But you know, this is playoff time, so we about them Rockets and Harden and Chris Paul. They the homies too. So, you know, it's always home before anything. So, you know, at the end of the day, I want all my friends to have a good game and a successful career, but in a losing effort.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm in the same boat you is, you know, because, like, you know, my man McGee played for Golden State, and I was just talking to him the other day when he was out here in Houston, and I'm like telling him to have a good game, but at the end of the day, you know, I got to go for the home team. But I was like, man, if you give me a jersey, give me a ticket, I'm rooting for y'all. But
that's all it takes for you to switch sides?
I mean, I really don't.
A shirt and a ticket?
This is what I'm saying. I really don't go for the Rockets. I don't go for nobody. I don't have no favorite team. So really, fuck all them niggas. I don't care about nobody.
You got a Bulls cap on right now.
This just match with my shoes.
That's just fashion?
It just match my shoes. That's all.
Oh, okay.
But, like, you know, like I don't have no favorite team. I can't watch basketball. I can't watch no sports. I don't have no team and no sports because I go crazy. So I hope the Rockets win.
I'll go to sleep.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, I'll go to sleep. Yeah,
too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I hope the Rockets win. It'd be good for the city, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, on the video game, I play with the Golden State, though.
You gonna text or you gonna talk, Ms. Freeman?
I'm listening to the truck.
If you want to talk to Dee Dee during the podcast, invite her up here for one. But
Dee Dee ain't gonna do nothing but sit up here and laugh.
But don't disrespect her. She's just gonna type.
I'm telling her Omega Fats is good for the heart.
Who?
You got to tell her
Omega
that right now,
it's
though.
It's good for the heart, yeah.
You got to tell her that right now.
Omega Fats from salmon.
Was that a pill?
Oh, my God. Salmon is a fish.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's inside the fish?
Omega Fats is one of the things that are in the fish.
Oh, that's inside the salmon? Yeah. Salmon. Oh. Looking at it.
Yes.
Like fish oil?
Yeah.
I pop me 2 fish oil a day.
Don't think that that's just going to cure.
Don't do something, huh?
You eat too bad.
We're doing something, though.
What it's doing?
I'm asking. I don't know.
It's doing probably.
What the hell you popping it for if you don't know what it's doing?
It say help your heart out. That's what it say. Help your heart out.
You gotta help your own heart out too.
I am.
I assume the Rockets doing good because everybody keep throwing their hands up.
Everybody, yes.
Shout out to
Look at
Q, proprietor of the Media Block, our podcast producer. He's not even in the goddamn room right now. They came in, and our illustrious PRs, the twins, they came in and cut. Y'all ready? Like real quick. No small talk or nothing. We
It ain't
walked
take
in.
them no time
Hey,
today.
Y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
3, 2, 1. Here we
Ain't
go.
no
And them
time
niggas
to
walked
say,
out
let's-
the room. Them niggas dipped out. Them niggas is like,
What's
bye.
wrong with you?
Them
Coughing like
niggas
you
push.
smoke cigarettes.
They pushed the red button and smooth walked up out this hole. So at least we know what their priorities are. I hope y'all got money on the game.
Oh man. Look at him.
Look, she done got up and ran. She's supposed to be watching. She's supposed to be watching the feed. She done got up and ran up out this motherfucker. Well, out of the next room into the other room where the TV at. And they can't.
too.
They had to turn the volume down, so it's like. You ever seen moms watch a basketball game? This kind of what this is what it's like.
Showing signs and shit.
I'm excited, not just to see the Rockets win tonight, but the Warriors. They not only a great team, they're like perfect in the playoffs at home. They won 16 straight postseason games at home. They almost never lose at home. Well,
Damn.
for the last 16 games, they have not lost at home.
No shit.
Yeah, so
They're about to lose right now. With 3:30 left.
I hope so. I mean, but you can't count. No, you can't count anybody out. 3 minutes and 30 seconds is a lot of basketball, especially for a team full of shooters like them who have 8, 9 dudes that can hit from the three continuously.
Oh Lord, I just
Jinxed him.
There you go.
Jinxed 'em.
There you go, Miss Freeman.
Just jinxed him.
So, how was everybody's weekend?
Mine was great.
It's cool.
It was my family reunion.
How was your first hosting?
Of what?
You didn't go to your thing?
Oh yeah, that's not my first one.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me back
Hold
up.
up.
Hold on, baby.
It's like my that was like my fourth one.
Your fourth one? All right.
Yeah.
How was the event?
It was real good.
It was cool.
You would have liked it.
Had a whole bunch of females there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The
Her
type
whole
you
her
like.
family is like 80% female.
No,
No, we
not the
talking
family
about
union. The candle thing.
Oh,
the
the camera.
camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a bunch
Yeah.
of female. But I mean, not females. You ain't seen me for us, her and her clique.
Oh, old schools.
Yeah.
What I be calling that lady name? What's that? I don't know her name, but I be calling her.
What, the Barbie doll?
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, she was there.
And the family reunion had a good family reunion.
Yeah, even though it's not a family reunion without a little drama.
Mm-hmm.
One of my cousins ran over the other one
Ran
in his
over.
car. Yeah.
No shit.
Then my little cousin broke her arm on the monkey bars.
Oh man. Yep. That sound like a.
Then one of my cousins, I had got some cupcake on my elbow, and I was headed to go clean it with some water and some napkins. And he had a napkin in his hand. He said, "Come here, let me clean it." And then he wiped it. Then he spit on me. My mama said, "You should have kicked his ass about that."
Spit on you. What, some old, like, to wet it?
I don't
On some
know
old
what
school
the fuck
wit?
he was
Like,
planning on doing.
to-
No, he ain't that. He ain't that damn old. Or just try to treat me like I'm two. I'm gonna say she started to go over there and slap the shit out of him. I was
Kinda
like,
fool.
I was like, you lucky I changed my life, cause I would have kicked you out your,
He in a wheelchair or
wheelchair.
something?
Yeah,
Oh.
and he was sitting on the edge, kind of.
He ain't in a wheelchair. He used a walker, and then the
a
walkers
walker
that people
chair.
sit on,
Yeah.
which I would have booted him right up out that hole.
And he was sitting right
and I
on
would
the
have threw his
edge of
walker.
To the edge. Yeah, I know he talking
I
about.
would have kicked that shit over and then picked it up and threw that hole across the
I
damn.
never.
Hey, grab a walker and sling it.
Slung that
And
hole.
why everybody say that? I never felt so. I was like,
You can
the
crawl your ass
worst
over there
thing
and get
somebody
it.
could
You
do to
disrespectful.
somebody is
Then what-
spit on somebody.
I know, but what was his reason? He ain't had no.
I just walked off and
You
started.
remember when
throwing
she
up.
FaceTimed us when we were driving? She was talking about this my cousin, this the crazy cousin.
Talking shit.
Yeah, this the
Yeah,
one
he
that
was
love to
talking
talk
shit all day. Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
She wired him up, and he
He wired him up.
she wired him up, pointing
I was
at him
walking
with
by
the
my
phone.
business. I was going to wipe the cupcake off my elbow.
Yeah, like,
and
come
he
back.
acted like he
Come
was
back
gonna
here,
help
folks.
me out.
I got you.
and I turned around like this for him to clean it. Next thing you know, I heard something go. I say, "You spit on me?"
What do you say? Yeah.
Oh, it ain't nothing but a little spit. No, you don't spit on me. I said,
Should have wiped it off on that
I
nigga's
just
shirt.
did like this
Woosah.
and walked over and got the, what's that stuff? And after I was throwing up at the same time, what's the hand cleanser stuff? I put all the hand sanitizer on my arm. I said, I was like, he might have had HIV. Tell you talking about quit it wouldn't have.
He would have got on you. He would not got no
The
AIDS.
air would have killed it.
He had to say 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. What is it? What did that nigga say? You say? Don't worry about it.
He almost lost.
Damn, what show that was? Family Matters. When
Everybody on their phone and shit. They're not giving this podcast no respect.
trying to which color?
I mean,
Nah, I ain't worried about the score.
He ain't
I
looking
ain't
at
trying
no
to lose the
score.
score. Fuck that score.
Damn, they must keep falling.
Fuck
It's
them weak ass
3-18 though.
I hope they win though. Fuck that score. What else? Man,
We went to Washington State this weekend.
Truck, why you let my husband buy all that fish?
I went with him. I was getting the salmon. But them, man, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't even paying attention to what he was doing. I was around there looking at all that damn fish myself. But
Truck,
once he told me, it came already.
Yeah, it came today.
No shit.
My
That shit was so
finger
heavy.
hurt
It's
so
heavy.
bad.
Heavy.
Why?
I've been trying to fillet.
Oh,
It was so
I
much
had to
fish.
fillet
Yeah.
some
And then
fish and
it was
break
packed
down.
with the like the ice pack things
yeah.
to keep it cold.
Yeah.
So it was like 14 of them.
So that's
And
more
then
weight.
with
it
the
was
fish.
frozen.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was so heavy walking all that fish up the
That's
stairs.
some stairs. How they drive with a FedEx?
Yeah,
What's that
they
truck?
overnighted it.
Koala, right there. Over there. He stopped.
What are we paying attention to that we're not?
Big
I don't
mosquito.
want it to get on me.
Probably a big mosquito. Ain't nothing.
But
What
so
what
we
all
went
you
to
had
Washington
bought?
State. I bought well, let's see. I know I
Halibut.
bought
Grouper.
the snapper was like the snapper by itself was about 6 pounds. About a 6-7 pound snapper.
Yeah,
Probably about
that
5
halibut
pounds.
looked like it was about this long.
5
Yeah,
pounds of
big
salmon.
motherfucker I
And
seen.
about that wide. I
At
was
least
like,
5 pounds of
geez.
salmon. We got more salmon than anything. Salmon is probably more closer to 7 pounds.
I seen that dude have
And halibut.
a big ass fish like that when he was showing you, and you were like, "Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was."
It
was
had
like
That
to
was a
been in-
snapper.
it was like wide and then going little.
Oh no, that was the salmon.
Yeah, that nigga was like this, and then the motherfucker mouth was over. I was like, that bitch.
Because the
motherfucker.
reason, and here, the reason I bought all this, we went to South Carolina recently to go see John Gray open his new church, Relentless Church, in Greenville, South Carolina, and we were looking for something. Well, y'all could, if you touch your mic one more,
No, I'm
goddamn-
moving it. If I want to be breathing on it and shit. I'm talking
The moving make more noise than the breathing. Shit. But we went to what was it, JoJo's Fish Market, and they just had this amazing list of fish that they were able to get because they're on the Atlantic side. They're getting fish off the
by the
Atlantic Ocean. And we used to go fish, and there's not a lot of variety in go fish. And Miss Freeman's not crazy about eating go fish since the oil spill about 80 years ago.
That was not 80 years ago.
It wasn't yet last year. It's been a while, but still, she's not crazy about Gulf seafood. And she's not the only person that's not crazy about Gulf seafood. Most people really only do the shrimp and maybe the oysters from Alabama. But they had a real big assortment of fish in that fish market, but they didn't ship. So she was very sad and upset that she couldn't get her some fresh mahi-mahi, grouper. They had butterfish. Any kind of fish you could almost think of, they had, and they carried in there, and it was really fresh. So when I walked up to this fish market, which was right across from Market Grill, what we was going to eat at the Pike Street Market, and it said, we overnight. I was like, oh man, I can get my wife some fish. So I just saw all these different kind of fishes that I know she would have been
Fish,
tripping on.
honey. Fish. Don't let me correct you for the 5th time.
Please,
Fish. Not
Please.
fish is.
We gonna play this game about English?
No, I just want you to stop saying fishes. You're too
So-
educated for fishes.
Okay, what's your excuse?
Very educated for you not to say it.
But so like I said, I saw all these great fishes that she would have loved to eat, and so I just felt like buying a bunch of great fresh fish, and then I got to watch my sugar right now, my cholesterol, so that kind of stuff is good for me. Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna buy me a bunch of fish to eat healthy this next month or so, and it ended up being like $700 worth of fish.
Yes, 700. Like he had a fish market or something.
I forgot that I didn't have a deep freezer. I was very lucky that I had somewhere to put all this fish.
Yeah, you was lucky we don't buy meat and put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
So we had room to break down the fish as I filleted it, as like I was working at the fish market.
So we had fish soup today. We'll probably have fish stew tomorrow.
What's,
We're gonna
what you mean filleted? You know what I mean?
Fillet,
get it off the bone.
put the skin and take it off the bone.
All right. Dang, you had to do that, all that fish?
Yes.
Ooh, you know that.
No, she didn't have to fillet, like take it off the snapper. She had to literally take the head and the tail off,
Yeah.
and all of that. The rest of it was still kind of filleted, but she still had to break it down because
yeah.
it was
I
such
had to
big
pull
pieces.
the skin off the grouper and the
We didn't get grouper. You keep saying
I
grouper.
mean the halibut and the I had to fillet the skin off the halibut and the
and you took the skin off
and
the
the
salmon?
mahi. No, you don't take the skin off that.
Mahi.
But if you know what, I may take the skin off and
No,
fry it. I
keep it
have
on.
me some salmon chips.
Mahi.
Oh
That'd be like at them Vietnamese restaurants, huh?
no, you eat tilapia at the Vietnamese restaurant.
Mahi. Where you get mahi from?
You
I
have
heard
to
that
go
before.
to an expensive restaurant to eat. Mahi
Yeah.
costs.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah, you eat
Like Noble.
tilapia
I know
or
tilapia.
swali, whatever.
The only
Swahili.
fish I know I ate is tilapia, salmon, and catfish.
Stop eating catfish and tilapia.
Dang,
Those are
at
bottom
Papa Do's,
feeders.
They got that Mississippi catfish,
It
Opelousas.
don't make no difference.
Oh, my
They
God.
eat off the bottom of the ocean, okay?
Oh my God!
I
You ever seen
cannot
that plate?
stand catfish and tilapia.
Have you ever seen that plate though?
I ain't looking at that plate because I don't like what's on
You
it.
ever seen that plate though? I just go in there and order. All right, can I get a salmon? Same way that sauce with that.
What are you talking about, Joe?
It's
Something
a,
at Papa
at
Do's.
Papa Do's. It's called.
The Pontchartrain?
No, it's called.
Opelousas or something?
Yeah, it's called catfish, Opelousas. Fuck, I just got through saying this shit. Damn. Something like that. Opelousas, catfish, whatever like that. Mississippi, whatever like that. That
You
shit
don't
good.
think catfish tastes like mud?
It tastes good to me.
Tastes like mud to me. That's why I don't eat it.
Like mud. 'Cause
You
they
know
buy-
how mud smell when it's wet and when you play in mud when you're a kid?
No, only you. Only
When
you.
you play in mud, catfish tastes like the way
Tastes
mud
like it
smell.
smell.
Yeah.
But they had that sauce on there. You ain't gonna smell it.
I don't care. Catfish still nasty.
You know what you gotta do? You know what I just heard? It's
What?
a new study right now. So, in future reference for y'all, if y'all want to try it, before y'all do whatever y'all do and y'all love each other, blow your nose.
Q, is that
Oh,
it?
you know what? I just seen that so you can reach your orgasm. I just read
It's
that.
better for a female to reach
And
an
we
orgasm.
won.
Let me blow my
Oh, they
nose.
won?
And the Rockets have
The
won.
Rockets won.
Yay!
Rockets won at home. So what is that now?
2-2.
I just need to
2-2.
text Fabby.
2.
Yeah, Truck, I just seen that
Yeah.
about the orgasms.
Yeah. So,
So
women.
you gonna have
I already
pussy pop
told her.
blow
I
nose?
told her already. On my way here, I told her. I'm like, hey,
You gonna blow your nose?
blow your nose. Nah, it's not for the dudes. It's for the women.
I
For the
think
woman.
both of y'all
For
blow
both?
y'all nose.
It say it helps. It helps for you can. I
You can
guess,
get loud, Q. You can get loud.
it helps. I guess the smell. I don't know how you read
The
this
smell, no, it helps induce the orgasm in the female.
shit. Yeah, because the smell of the
What
body
smell?
odor. That was just
The
just
pheromone.
You
Hormones.
carry a body odor, you should go take a bath or go see the doctor.
the body. I mean, everybody got a body odor if it's good or bad.
What you talking about? Musty body odor?
No,
Yeah, just body odor.
Pheromones.
Everybody got their own type of smell. Like you got your own type of smell. Like you be around Bun so much, you know how he smell. He had his own type of smell. He been around you
I
so
never
much, he know.
noticed how he smelled though.
Oh yeah, 'cause your nose be stopped up anyway. My
no,
nose fucked up
I
too.
never noticed how he really smelled unless he have a
Cologne.
Cologne. Let me smell you. I can't smell nothing.
That's true. Yeah.
Smell if you can smell something.
Look at that.
I'm a pass.
Basically, that shit helps you out, women. So before y'all start fucking women, go in the restroom, go blow your nose, and help your ass out.
Well, I heard that if a man eat a pineapple, his sperm would have a good smell and taste to it. So I'm gonna need you to eat some pineapples before Tootsie Pop do anything.
What the fuck you want him to eat a pineapple for?
You could eat a pineapple too.
Yeah, I'm the only person. I'm the only motherfucker. You need to be telling to eat a pineapple. You stay out of them niggas' bedroom.
No,
no, ain't no.
Truck told me to blow my nose.
I'm not hearing none of that.
Truck told me to. You seem like you got jealous because Truck told me to blow my nose.
No, I got upset because you told another man what to do for his cum to smell a certain way. That ain't your business. That ain't your business. She let her worry about him.
Let her worry about the.
Well, then you
buy
eat
me
the
some
pineapple.
Buy me some pineapple. We worry about that
I didn't go
now.
to the store go buy some nice pineapples.
Buy me some goddamn pineapple. I could if I knew what was gonna happen after I ate the pineapple.
Juice it, put it in a juicer.
And do what?
I mean, you know, instead of eating nice pineapple, put it in a juicer with some greens. Because I know you don't eat greens too. That's what I do. Shit. I don't eat that shit either. But I put that shit in that blender and drink it.
Pineapples and spinach?
I put pineapples, spinach, carrots, banana.
You got a lot. You might have a lot.
Wait. What's going on?
The game is overtime?
The game is not over. That's what he just told me to wait a second. What happened?
They called the foul on Chris Paul. He went and missed the free throw, and now this Golden State ball with .5 left.
But the Rockets up 95.
They get to take it out from midcourt?
They up by 3.
That bitch can hit that shot. That bitch can hit that shot.
God damn. Hey, we gotta leave this all in the show too. All this interrupting the show shit.
It should be over though, right?
For the game.
It's over now.
The game ain't over.
It's 95-92. I see all zeros across the clock.
Yeah, it was like that before. They just did something else.
Bam, it just switched to something else.
Yeah.
Final.
Yeah.
Rockets 95,
It
Golden
said that
State
before,
92.
and then they took
no,
it
that
back.
just
I
popped
guess
up
I'm the
now.
only one doing a podcast right now.
You can talk about the
You know
damn
what I'm saying?
thing.
It's going down. We talking about the Rockets.
PJ
Just
Tucker
won
got
or lost.
40.
However, we don't know. They're looking at their apps on their phones right now to see if they won or lost, but we don't know at all. Like I said before, ladies, blow your nose before you start fucking. Niggas, eat some pineapples before you start fucking, and everything will be all right. Just like that. I hear clapping in the background. Does that mean the game is over?
It's official now.
Clap the
It's
last
official now?
time.
All right. It's official now, Ty.
Official tissue.
Now you
blow
can
your
make,
nose.
Now you can make your text. You can do your.
He accepted. He
He
did.
accepted. You do your text like a motherfucker. Nah, shit. Rockets won. Now it's 2-2.
And you get a free Locos Taco tomorrow.
Who?
Yeah, you get a free taco when the team steals a game. When the team win on somebody else's court, you get a free taco from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
If
I was
that's
just
your
finna say,
style.
where you gonna get a taco from?
Up the taco place.
You
know,
can drive around
Taco
all
Bell,
of them
Little
and come
Mexico.
up with a six-pack just riding around on the south side.
On what?
South side of Houston, go to Taco Bell, go to this one, then go to the next one, then go to the next one, then go to the next one, the next one.
Oh,
have
you
a
talking about to go get
six-pack.
your? Oh,
You can give them but one per store.
oh, you just get one taco?
Yeah,
A hard taco?
yeah, one per store. So make sure you go to 6.
You ain't got time for it.
That's not worth the gas.
Fuck that shit.
The gas you gonna spend running around all them Taco Bells that's water in the damn tacos. with
Rockets
it.
won. I need a taco.
Nah, I ain't got time for that shit. Queen, you missed we went to a weed farm.
I see.
That shit was crazy. That was I always see a whole bunch of people. I always go. Well, like we was in
What was it? Dank Club? Is that the name of it? What did the hoodies they gave us? Was it?
yeah, Dank Caesar.
No, it ain't that much. It's only 4. Both names was 4 words. It's like Dank Club or something like that. I
Well,
feel
he
bad
did
because they gave us
Caesar.
so much. I don't know where you get that from.
I'm telling you, I'm
Ain't
gonna
what-
find it.
It ain't gonna
Anyway.
be seeds anyway.
It was like, anyway, it was nice. It was thawed. A good
Did you
experience.
eat it?
We got to walk.
Yeah, nah.
So everybody's
You should
trying to
eat it raw
understand
leaf.
what we're talking about. We walked through a grow house. It was pretty much everybody with us. Our first time going into an actual grow house and the facilities, and they showed us, the beginning steps, the nutrients, the soil, and everything they have to do, and then when plants reach certain levels, what they do with the plant, and how they trim it, and that kind of stuff. And then when the buds come, they cut them off and take them upstairs and dry them out. And it was real live, man, to just watch how intensive.
Thanks, Caesar.
Caesar, yeah.
Dank Czar.
Czar,
yeah.
Dank Czar. Yeah.
So the food is weed too?
What food you looking at?
Right here?
That's not food, I don't think.
Yeah, it was real nice though. Man, that shit was big to the mother. That shit was a big ass warehouse. What do you say? You used to build like planes in there or something like that?
They used to build boats,
Boats, yeah, big ass boats.
but it wasn't even the biggest one where we were. Like they was talking about, it was like a couple other ones.
So that's
In
how
the
much
little area.
weed you would have had?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, it's just me taking a picture. It let me hold up some of the big weed and stuff like that. They gave us a ton of weed that we couldn't bring back, though. Everywhere we went. It's always interesting when you go to a state where weed is legalized. Because I'm a rapper and I'm known for smoking weed or whatever. In case y'all didn't know, I be rapping. I'm known for smoking weed and shit like that. And so people always want to, A, B. Like if I go to a regular show, somebody want to smoke a blunt with me. You know what I'm saying? In a regular city. You go to a legalized place and everybody pretty much is handing you at least an eighth of weed, sometimes a half. I can't even tell you how much weed we were giving. I mean, dude, if you look on my page, you see me holding this big ass joint. That's 2.5 ounces.
In that joint.
Did
In
y'all
that joint.
smoke it all?
Hell no. Hell no. We had it but
2.5 ounces.
How many people smoked on that?
It was only like two or three.
2 or 3 people.
There wasn't many people in the room. I
You
don't
smoke?
smoke. I don't smoke. Bones already high.
I was already
Yeah,
high as
hit it.
shit.
Ooh, I bet your bones
Bone
are
fucked up.
barely open.
He came through the other day. We was in Seattle. Came in the room. Hey, man, it be like you said. We go to the places they be legalized weed. It be just so much. Like motherfucker be like, here, you can have it.
Yeah,
here.
man, I know y'all
Here.
need to smoke on something. Every person
Yeah.
you run into,
Yeah, everybody
hey, man,
here.
I know you need to smoke on something. I brought you something, man. It usually be about an eighth. You know what I'm saying? So
They
if
be
4
like-
people give you an eighth, you got an ounce of weed.
They be like, man, we leaving in like 6 more hours, dog. Like
Well, no,
4 hours. We can't smoke
An
all
eighth
this
of
shit.
an ounce, my bad.
Can't smoke all this shit no to about 4 hours.
And it's
We
just
only
me and
too
Bone.
deep. Yeah,
It's
it's only
only-
2 people smoking.
Boom.
and we
And it's super
They
potent,
already
so-
high. They already high.
It's super potent weed, so it's not like you just finna knock it back, you know?
It's
It's like if you go somewhere and everybody want to buy you a shot.
Yeah,
know what
like
I'm
on my
saying?
birthday.
Like, man,
I be
can't
giving them
drink all
hoes
this
away. I tell my partners, I be like, hey, stay close. Soon as a motherfucker give me a shot, I be like, all right, I drink the shot, or give me a beer, I sip it, and I be passing that shit to my partner. Here. Or I just try to act like real drunk.
I
and
get a
just-
chaser, right? Like I'll say I'll have like a glass of Sprite or a glass of soda or something like that, and I'll take the shot and then act like I'm chasing it and then spit the shot
in the chaser.
in
Yeah.
the chaser. Like get that shit out of here.
Y'all gross.
Huh?
Y'all
I don't
gross.
drink
I
the
wanna-
joint. What's
I don't
gross?
wanna- I don't want to get that much. Well, on my birthday, I want to get fucked up. But
Would you prefer I drink all the shots and then get the throwing up? That's even worse.
That's real bad.
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't pass to nobody like Truck say he drink out the bottle, then pass to
No,
somebody.
not the
No,
whole
he
bottle.
said
Like
the
I'm
bottle.
talking about the beer bottle, or like how the cup, motherfucker make me like a hen and coke or something like that. I sip it, and then whoever bought it from me,
Don't
I
start misinterpreting people comments.
start
on
turning
them.
my head, and then I pass it on or whatever like that.
I thought he said he did say beer.
Yeah, like the beer bottle.
So you say you take a sip and then pass
Pass it on, yeah.
Nobody want Tootsie Pop on they
Man, they got it. I don't. My lips. Ain't nothing wrong with my motherfucking lips.
No,
Shit.
I ain't say your lips. Take
Shit,
a sip.
motherfuckers pass sweets and shit to people. Or do,
Yeah.
When a nigga used to drink 40s and shit, nigga drink out the 40 all
Just the
together and
last
shit.
one
So,
that drink out the 40,
I
they
mean-
got all the backwash.
I mean, it been going on for years, so Hey,
You
man,
love
what's
to
the
say
difference
that. Quit saying that. That's gross.
now? All the back wide. Nigga don't be
But it's
thinking
true.
about. Nigga don't.
You love to say that.
You drunk a bunch
Nigga don't be.
of last.
Nigga don't be thinking about that shit while nigga drinking a 40. You would. Nigga, everybody drinking 40. Everybody around it being sad and shit. Drinking 40. Man, here, queen. I don't want that shit. That's that backwise. Like, oh, it fucked up the whole mood. Now nigga thinking about backwise. Nigga thinking about some other
Every
shit.
time she says she spoiled my day, talking about some goddamn.
So backwise. Now I got to think about all the time drunk 40s with niggas and shit.
I got old.
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
When
Whatever
it
is
get
in me.
down to right there, that ain't number but
No, that's when you pour it out. That's you pour it out for the partners. So
Nah, some of y'all wait till you get
down
there.
there.
Yeah.
It don't matter. When I drink 40s, me and Ricky, we had our own 40, so we weren't sharing nobody. We had our own 40 ourselves. Fuck it.
Oh, so y'all had that 175 to get y'all a piece to get that 40.
We in there. Go to the store. Tell one of them niggas going there, hey, go buy us a 40 real fast. Shit, walk around cattails. One good loop around, we done with the 40. We ready to fight now. Go to the corner store, try to fight some dope fiends and shit. Try to fight regular niggas, come to the store.
Why y'all want to pick on dope fiends? They ain't got no strength.
We picked on everybody. I said
Y'all
dope
bullies.
fiend. We picked on dope fiend. We picked on niggas on the corner selling dope. We picked on motherfuckers who was walking to the store, trying to buy shit from the store.
Nobody has sympathy for a crackhead.
No, but you don't have to just fight them because they're a crackhead.
I would fight them because they owe my brother some money. Probably.
Mm.
Or I was just motherfucker just like, hey, that's that whole ass crackhead. Y'all go whoop that nigga. And just dumb shit like that.
Crackheads shake that shit off.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, nigga. They coming right back tomorrow like, well, what that crackhead? Fuck this whole ass nigga. Just whoop. I'm going to take this ass whooping.
So, Bum, what is legalized gambling?
I'm sorry?
Legalizing sports gambling. What does that mean? Like,
How did we get there?
because that's next, because that's after sports time.
Let me
you gotta bring it
You
in,
wanna
Queen.
moderate it?
before
Because y'all stop talking.
before we get into
You
it,
gotta bring it in.
before we get like, that's not how you change the subject. It's called a segue. You find a connection from what you're talking about to what you want to talk about, because you just we was in the middle of talking about something.
No, y'all was through because Trump ended it.
What I say?
We were still talking about crackheads getting beat up.
Right. And then
You asked me about legalized. What is legalized gambling? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Legalizing sports gambling.
Are they having a problem
So
with it?
you could go
That's
up
what I'm
somewhere and make a bet and it'll be legal?
It's already legal in certain places. They're talking about doing it all across the board everywhere, that you could saying bet on sports in every state,
to make
every
it
city.
to make it legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of having to call a bookie or somebody like that.
We're just thinking of motherfucking different ways so they can make some
The
money.
parlay board. The parlay board is illegal gambling.
What's that?
Yeah, what is that?
You don't know what a parlay board is?
No.
When you play the numbers on football
talking about
games.
like the paper board thing?
That's
that
what
play
that's
for the
called, a
Super Bowl?
parlay board. That's
Oh, I
illegal
didn't know.
gambling.
I didn't ever know that that's what they call it. I just thought they said come buy your squares.
I ain't know either. I don't know shit about gambling anyway, though. So
But yeah, that's illegal when you do that.
Uh,
That's against the law. You gambling on sports.
but they gonna try to figure out some type of way for them to do it, and they can make some money off of it regardless.
They who?
Shit, whoever legalized
It's gonna
it. The
always
government-
be illegal. It doesn't matter if they legalize it. Like weed is legal in California. You still got niggas that sell weed on the street.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because the weed is more plentiful.
yeah. But then you remember how he was saying when we went to the place? It was like, you remember he had the tags on all the weed and stuff, so they got to be accounted for. Everything they grow, everything they do, got to be accounted for now. It's like a new thing they just passed. So like inventory or something like that. So they can't make extra weed and try to sell it to like on the street or something like that, or try anything crooked. They can't do it because everything is accounted for. So even
so
everything
like
they
stock,
make,
they
everything
have
they
to
make
count.
and they sell, it got to be accounted for. Like they make this certain amount, whatever like that. They know they sold this amount to that store, this store. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So
Like if you grow 10 pounds You got to show where every gram of those 10 pounds went.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's they just did. Like
So
that.
they
I guess
can't
a new
smoke
thing.
it?
They can't smoke
No.
it. They can't.
Not without buying it.
Yeah, they can't smoke it. They can't do like.
Just
how
because you
some
grow
others do.
weed like that, you can't just be. Because there's cameras all over the place, and the state can come in and ask for up to, I think he said 45 days?
What's the weed?
No,
like
just
the
45
camera
days
film.
worth of camera, worth of tape.
Because like
They can
the
be
place
like,
we
your
went to-
numbers ain't adding up. You registered, said that you grew X amount of pounds, but we only see. You said you grew 10 pounds in this harvest, but we only see 8 pounds that went out for sale. So where's the other 2 pounds? We want to pull your tapes.
Pull the tapes to see if they gave it away or smoked it?
Somebody stole
If
it.
they did something with it that they weren't licensed to do. Because when they give you the license and the right to sell it, that means you have to sell it legally. They're not just going to say, hey, y'all can, Like when they legalize weed, it don't mean that anybody can buy weed from anywhere. Right? When the state goes legal, that means that now you can go to a facility that sells marijuana and buy it legally. But then then there's taxes involved, and then they get their cut. So with any weed that's grown and sold in a legalized state that's not on the books, that they're not getting tax money from, that's considered breaking the law.
So the grow house is not the place where you go in?
No, that's where they grow it at.
Yeah. So the people that
like a
the
nursery.
the grow house we went to, that's the place where the dispensaries, the weed stores get their weed
it's
from.
a dispensary. Like in L.A., we went to dispensaries.
Yeah, we went. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to where they grow it to send it to the business. Okay.
A grow
I got
house
it.
is where they grow weed. A dispensary is where they dispense weed.
Right, I got it now.
I got it. Now.
Well, it's good for you.
So say like if you wanted some weed, you can't just go to the grow house and be like,
I got to go to the dispensary.
nah, you can't go because you ain't
I
gonna be able to
need
buy
my
that much though.
my
No, I mean if you want to
municipal
smoke,
code,
I'm just
my
saying if you want
min-
to smoke, but I'm saying like if you want to buy some or try to sell or some shit like that, but like you couldn't go to the grow house no more or whatever like that and try to get something from them.
So I can go to the dispensary and buy it?
Nah, you still can't
and
go
sell
there.
it?
You still can't go there. That's why you gotta go to motherfuckers on the street or whatever like that because the dispensary you can't even buy up to. I think you only buy up to like an ounce or 2 ounces or some shit like that a day.
You can only buy so much weed.
Yeah, you can only buy not that that much one day. So you can't be going there and buy like a QP or something a whole day and then go home. You gotta buy a certain amount a day or a week or some shit like that. I forgot.
Because a
what I said.
person can only consume so much marijuana in a day. So once you go in there and trying to buy a bunch of weed, it's like you trying to take it from there and go to sell it to somebody else.
Like we went to what's called. I went to one. I was telling Bone. I went because Bone didn't have his ID. He left it at the room, so I went to the store.
This nigga never have his ID.
Nah, I be too because I be leaving my shit at the room too sometimes.
Why? Why
I don't know.
Why is your
not supposed
ID
to ride
separate?
around with your
Why is your
wallet.
ID? Don't you have your wallet with you?
Yeah, that's why I be having my wallet.
Why your
'Cause
ID ain't in your wallet?
How you leaving it? I be leaving it in my backpack. My wallet's so fucking thick. I don't like having it in my back pocket.
So you
and
know,
shit.
Bone B,
you
I
can
never
go
seen
to jail
anybody
for
have
not
to go.
having
Yeah, I know.
it on you.
But
He-
I be only
he
do it
was trying
sometimes. I forget and I be like, dang, I need to go get my ID. Oh, we go to the show. I just take it out my wallet and leave my wallet and then have my ID with me. Because I don't like carrying my whole wallet. My wallet, man, that motherfucker.
I don't know what the fuck Bone be doing with his ID. He was at the front desk crying and see.
Yeah, who could get in the room with his ID?
Couldn't get in the room. The truck was parked in the car.
The dude had
My
to walk
ID be right
The
there.
dude had to walk him up to the room.
Sir, I can't give you the key. I can't give you the key without your ID. I can have someone walk you up to the room
Yeah.
and let you in the room, and then you have to show them your ID once you're in. But I can't just give you a key.
Bone, man. He's like,
Nigga
man.
ain't never got no
He
ID.
said, man, no way, nigga. Walk me up to my room. I give him my ID. So the mother gonna take my ID to my. Okay. Man, give my motherfucker ID. Okay, you're good. Like, look, I got a lot of you for it's so funny, but yeah, I be doing that shit too.
Like he just randomly picked a room that someone wouldn't be in, but
Yeah.
would have left their ID in.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that?
I done that shit before. Motherfucker had to come walk me up to my room and had to show him my ID or whatever. But I went to that store. I was nervous going to the store because he was like, man, go to the store.
Why was you nervous?
I don't know.
Because he don't
You
just be
in a
buying
legal
drugs.
state.
Every time he's ever bought weed, it's been illegally. So he don't know how to buy weed legally, or that buying weed is until you do it, you nervous about the process anyway.
It's just, I told the nigga no at first. I was like, man, I ain't going there. Fuck that. I'm dead.
I remember the first time I went to the dispensary, you go in, you look around, you see all this weed out in the open, and it's like,
what's going on?
man, y'all got all this dope,
Yeah.
and I could just buy some like right now. And then, like, what I'm gonna do? What they like? You don't know if somebody gonna jam you up as soon as you walk out the door. Hey, come here. Where the dope at?
Look, I walk in there. I just looked at so like I was undercover. It looked so suspicious. Then it was hot. I was sweating.
Had on black.
I had on black. I had my jacket on. I was kind of sweating and shit.
It's like you ever been to? It's like the difference between, like going to Vegas and going to the gambling shack. Like. You know, going to the gambling shack, coming out the gambling shack, you just expect somebody to be out there waiting.
Looking around.
Jamming,
shit, yeah.
either to try to rob it, they're going to take a nigga to jail.
They go there, that nigga like, man, help you? I'm like, got any pre-rolls? Yeah, we got a pre-roll book right here. Just look up. It's about 4 pages. I'm looking at her like, damn, I don't even know. I don't smoke. I don't smoke.
You asking people for pre-rolls?
Pre-rolls.
Pre-rolls.
Pre-roll, yeah.
Calm down,
pre-rolls.
calm
I
down.
was say, how you go asking people for some pre-rolls?
Because he wants some pre-rolls.
Pre-rolls.
That's, squares already rolled up.
For people that's not from
that had
like
the weed on the
Houston
outside
or
of the
Texas.
paper too.
A primo is a cocaine lace weed because everybody don't call them primos.
Back in the day,
but the pre-roll.
It's like a joint already rolled up in the thing.
I know that.
You the one that started with the primo.
No, I thought he said primo. It be having the weed on the outside of it too.
Nah, that's
a special. That's a special kind of joint.
Yeah, that's that real high.
Yeah.
But they had like a book, like 4 pages, different names and shit. I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck to get this name. Because he like, man, just give me like 3 of them, just anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't know the fuck. I'm like, man, just give it OG. Give it OG, whatever like that. And while I'm in there, it had like a lady in there.
Didn't fit.
I fit, but in my head I didn't fit. It was like a little white lady there. She had a little dog, like she walked dogs. She had like 3 dogs with her. Had like a little regular dude in there. It was just like a house mom, an old little white lady in there. It just be crazy just looking at how many people just smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? They just coming in that bitch like regulars. Motherfucker walked in there, but hey, how you doing, Tim? Hey, what's going on, buddy? Usual. Yeah, let me get the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
The world would have you believe that it's just young black people that smoke weed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we smoke weed out in the open. That's the problem.
Snoop said on the Breakfast Club that Gail smoked with him before.
Who?
Gail King.
Who's it?
Oprah best friend.
Oh, Gail. Oh, yeah.
You'd
Man,
be surprised
I know.
smoke weed.
Man, I'd fuck somebody else right now and say who smoke weed right now. Motherfucker be so shocked. I know who smoke weed, whatever like that. But
I don't smoke no weed.
Huh? You don't smoke weed? Yeah, I know.
Motherfucking love.
Yeah, I know. Uh-huh. Yeah, everybody's smoke, man. That shit that crazy.
I be glad when it get.
That's why
legal
states
in
started
Houston.
legalizing it because everybody smokes it, and eventually they kept it legal in certain places. People that the people that make the laws and all of that, their sons and their kids and their family gonna end up getting caught with weed because everybody smokes. So it's like we might as well just legalize it and tax it.
What state was that said that you told me that they can't arrest people for smoking weed outside?
New York changed the laws now, so they're not gonna arrest you for publicly smoking weed in New York.
No shit. So it's legal in New York now? It just
No. Well, they getting ready to go legal.
Yeah.
In New York, there's medicinal in New York,
but
basically they realized that it's only black people and brown people in New York going to jail. It's like thousands and thousands of arrests that they make for marijuana possession and smoking weed out there, just taking up a lot of police resources, and it's unjustly leaning towards one group of people when everybody knows it's a ton of people.
A bunch of people does, yeah. Even when we was in Seattle, Bone say him and Witchcott, they went outside at the hotel room and smoked outside, like right in front of the hotel. They was just smoking, and they were like, man, they about like 5, 6 motherfuckers walked up, like old people walked past. Hey, can I? Like, how can they hit their shit and everything? And they were like, here, you know what I'm saying? And like they had like a whole little, like a little group out there. But like 8 motherfuckers out there. And he like Bone, he said Bone like the only black dude.
Really?
Yeah, and all the rest, he like, I don't know what he.
We were with the homie Nico.
Yeah.
Nico's Asian.
Yeah,
and
Asian.
Nico was with his cat John. John is white. And everybody at the facility was white. There was nobody black that worked at the grow house.
And it's like a real, like, they working like a real 9 to 5, like real, you know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
they're small. They're not a small operation, but they're smaller than a lot of the big guys. But their weed is better because they give it a lot more personal attention. So like they were in there on a Saturday, on the weekend, like mixing up big barrels
they mix up
of
the
nutrients.
shit. Yeah.
Like how they water their plants. They water it, they add different nutrients to make everything grow better. They get special soil. They put stuff in, like they don't just water weed plants. They water it with certain things to make it grow a certain way. And the more attention, like the dude was telling me, the more attention you give the plant, the better it'll be.
Yeah,
so for
that's
them,
with any plant.
So, excuse me.
Yeah, he was on some.
If you
Dr.
talk
Green
to
thumb?
them, they would
He was on some real like weed connoisseur.
So if you get grape weed, you get grape water poured in it.
What do you mean grape weed?
Or like
like the grape taste?
like some shit. Y'all know you talking about? Nah, that's just
Do they
the
pour
seed.
like a grape oil on it
That's just the seed.
in the soil so it could turn to grape?
That's
How do
just
they
like if
make
you
it
get
taste
red
like
flowers,
grape?
you gonna put red water in the roses, red roses.
Yeah,
Nah, you don't put no red water to get no red roses.
I know you don't.
That's what I'm saying.
but
That's
I'm
how you
saying,
say it. But nah, it's just a seed that got that grow purple, you know, right? That's all. Purple stuff. Purple weed.
Purple weed is not grape flavored too. Let me just jump in right there.
I thought it was a grape.
That's just hood shit. That's hood people. People from the hood call grape shit purple. Just like
Well, I'm gonna start calling it raw.
we call strawberry soda red and shit like that. It's just a color thing.
So that's what y'all did this weekend. Went on this huge marijuana field trip.
Yeah, Trill field trip.
Yeah, on Saturday.
Marijuana fish field trip.
Marijuana fish field trip. I'm glad we ain't walked that, man. We had to walk. We had to walk on some steps.
Man, we had to walk,
walk
walk up
hill.
like four stories and up and down just to get
In the
to
club?
Nah, to the
just
fish market.
To get to the fish market.
But that salmon
It was
fish
like
was
at
kind
the
of
top.
good, man. I ain't gonna lie. It just needed some cheese. They said you don't need cheese on that.
Yeah, said the fish was so good you didn't need cheese. They was right.
But it was good though. That salmon. I mean, it needed
Tell
some
me the
cheese.
one that you have in the little white that came wrapped up in the
No,
white thing.
no. I got that from the fish market. We went to a place where we got like fish platters and like he got the salmon sandwich and I got the poke and stuff like that.
So your sandwich was fried?
No, grilled.
Blackened.
Oh.
Yeah, blackened, yeah. But it was the bread. I ain't like the bread. The bread was hard. Like that hard bread. They should have probably put a microwave
Yeah,
and
they
softened
did
it up.
They did the sandwiches on garlic
Oh,
bread.
you wanted some Mrs. Bear's bread.
I want that soft bread. I don't like that hard bread. It's like they be toasting it. They make it hard. I don't
You
like
used
it
to
like
them
that.
2 slices they give you with the fried fish plate,
Look at that.
Some sunbeams.
potato salad and some beans and 2 slices of bread on top of the fish type
sunbeam.
looking ass.
That shit was good though. That damn made a mess.
That fish, that soft bread you talking about, truck, like my grandmother used to say, that's to push the bones down in case you eat a bone.
Yeah, when you get choked, your grandma make you eat the bread,
to push
and
the
drink the
bones
milk to push the bone down.
They be caught them little bones. Fuck
Yeah.
them out. Get them bones like a motherfucker.
Be them pierce your windpipe.
Did
So
you,
so that's what legalized gambling is. Fish,
for real.
fish bones and bread and smoking weed on the street.
Niggas smoking weed.
We didn't get to
break it
talk
down.
about jambalaya.
Niggas done I think we did.
I think we talked about jambalaya, didn't we?
Did we last week?
We
We
talked
ain't
about
even
mean,
talk-
last
jambalaya.
week.
We didn't
Not
record
last week.
We
I
didn't
mean,
record the week before.
We
that
before
week.
last.
No.
Yeah, we did record. We before last.
No,
I
we
think
did
so.
not.
We did.
No.
We took 2 weeks off.
Yep, because my knee was swollen, remember?
Nah, 'cause we did an episode with your knee messed up. Remember you had it popped up right here? That was the last one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it didn't
But
fit.
that was Austin, though. Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Oh,
we did that jambalaya.
Whatchamacallit?
Have y'all been to Gus yet?
Who was that?
Gus's Fried Chicken.
Place
we went
out
to
here.
the one out of in
Well, the
Chicago.
one out
Talking
here.
about the one here on Washington Avenue.
No, we
Yeah,
won't
right.
be able to go there.
You can go.
I'm not going out. I don't want no fried chicken, but I like it.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Like it
Okay,
then.
yeah. I can dig it. You gotta get it
Shame on you.
smothered.
Smothered chicken?
Yeah.
Shame on you
rice.
for being able to eat fried chicken and just won't eat it.
Me?
Huh.
Oh, her. Fried chicken is great.
I wish I could eat some fried chicken.
Fried chicken is
Fried
great.
fish, fried anything.
Nah, I don't want no fried fish. I'd rather have it black in a grill.
My sugar, my mind's telling me yeah, but my sugar, my
No.
sugar's telling me no.
You know, baby.
No.
I can't eat that shit, but like Christmas and Thanksgiving is the only time I can eat some shit like that. And I told him I'm not wasting my shit on meat. I'm eating all sides. I need all the I need all
That's
the
how
macaroni
vegans be
and
eating, don't they?
cheese. I need all the mac
Yeah.
and cheese.
Green beans.
I need
Yeah,
all
they
the
eat green
cornbread dressing,
Looking at it.
all the potato
You
salad.
gotta eat all the greens.
They go to the restaurant. You take your order. Yeah, let me get a. Where's your sides? Where's your side? Be all right.
All
I
the
just
greens.
want
get the-
sides.
I ain't eating shit healthy on Thanksgiving.
You're gonna have your greens, honey.
Not on Thanksgiving.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna
I'm
have
not
your
eating that shit.
greens.
I'm not
eating
eating that shit
You
on
cannot have
Thanksgiving.
all the
I gotta eat
starches.
all that goofy shit for the rest of the
starches.
year. You gonna give me my 3 days
I'm
a
just
year.
trying to add 20 more years to you.
What's that shit? What's the
One day a year not
Dressing?
gonna kill me.
dressing?
Cornbread
3 days
dressing.
out of
Yeah.
365 not gonna kill me. I'm
You
gonna
gotta
do
get on
everything I'm supposed to do between now and then. I ain't gonna
You
have
gotta
no
get
You're
on
gonna be
chicken, no
slim,
stuff.
trim, and eating some green things.
You gonna go back to doing what you call it? Pilates?
Not right now. I've been working
Oh, I know you
out
can't
in
anyway.
rehab.
Yeah.
I've been working out in rehab. Every time I have to ride the bike,
Yeah.
I pump like 70, 75, and I hold my stomach in. I said, I'm going to get me a free workout and get paid at the same time.
I can dig it.
I wouldn't discuss any of that on here. I wouldn't discuss any of that.
It's physical therapy.
Yeah, but don't talk about getting paid and all that. Don't discuss that.
Hey, young nigga, get paid.
Hey,
Yeah, I heard that nigga, Dolph, the two people got fired from Starbucks playing his music on the radio at Starbucks, and then he had
gave
invited
some
them,
money.
yeah,
or
invited them to
something.
a show and gave them like $20,000 each.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, so they was in Starbucks?
yeah, they worked at Starbucks. Like I think a black girl and a white dude. But like my partner, she worked at Starbucks. She was like, I don't know why they get in trouble because at Starbucks they have an account with Spotify that they have a playlist that they play. Nobody can go to the iPad and press like what they want to play. So that song had to be on the playlist. You know what I'm saying?
So
Or
what?
like
It sound
that.
like they got a lawsuit.
Or something. I don't know. That's what she said though. That's all Starbucks though. They have an account for the music they playing and shit in the background. So it's all like a mix or something like that. So
Yeah, but I doubt that Starbucks, which sell like Adele albums and shit like that.
they sell music in there?
Yeah, they sell music in Starbucks. They sell like jazz CDs and spa music and shit like that.
And that Starbucks or every Starbucks?
Every Starbucks.
Oh.
So I refuse to believe that Starbucks Spotify playlist had shit like Young Dolph and shit on it. Because it's not going to pop up. You don't cut on like ambiance music and spa music and then Young Dolph just pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Somebody unplugged whatever they had plugged in and plugged something else in.
Wish they got them
You
like.
might.
Wish they got them little 20,000.
You at work, you know damn well. I don't give a damn what this. You know goddamn well you can't be playing no cussing music loud at no Starbucks at work.
They probably
Ain't
played
no
the
part.
clean version.
Ain't no part of the game.
Get played,
Yeah,
young
they
player,
get
get
played.
paid.
Hey, you seen that?
You,
My
you
bad.
do know that this 2018 they don't make clean versions no more
Uh-huh.
because people don't really be fucking with the
Right, the
radio
railroad,
like
yeah.
that. People not really servicing music to the radio like that, and most people not listening to the radio to get their music. They listening to streaming services.
What I was gonna say? You seen what's that boy? Damn, we missed fucking the TDE concert shit. They had that shit and we were gone.
In the Woodland?
Yeah.
No, I was here. It was Sunday, wasn't it?
No, it was Saturday. We wasn't here.
You was going?
Yeah, it was
No, we
Saturday.
was going.
Kendrick
No, we
Lamar.
wasn't here.
Yeah, y'all wasn't here.
I'm saying you was going.
Yeah, I was gonna try to go. I talked to Brock, but I forgot. I didn't like I talked to him a while back. I didn't how you say talk to him again.
Oh, he was going to like try to get you
You
in
wouldn't
through
have been
school
there
board.
no way.
No, I was out of
Through
town.
school board or something like that.
Yeah. But what that boy Kendrick Lamar had with the fan. You seen it?
The white girl
Drunk a
saying
fan
the
on.
N-word.
Yeah, I haven't seen it though, but I seen.
I saw it.
Fan. It was at the beginning, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was that right she said first started rapping or something like that.
Well, he brought, he bring people up on stage to rap certain songs. So
Yeah.
he brought a white girl up on stage to sing Mad City.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Band down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's nigga. It's at the end. It's through the chorus. And nobody expected the white girl to actually say the N-word.
Yeah.
While she was singing the song. And she was just, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the crowd started booing her ass.
Oh.
Like they wasn't feeling that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, no, we don't do that in front of people.
Yeah.
Just when
we don't do that in front of people.
Just when it's us in the dorm room, we don't do that.
What city that was in? You know?
What city was in?
Yeah.
I thought it was here. It was either here or I thought it was here.
I gotta look at it again. He said, no, don't do it.
And she was like, this was her. She was like, hey, I'm just singing a song the way you wrote it. That what
you said on the mic?
She said, I'm just singing the song the way you wrote it. That don't excuse it.
I gotta watch what he say.
He told her that?
No, she told him that.
But he said that don't.
The crowd started booing and they stopped the music. They cut the music. He was like, you got to mute one word out of that. You got one word in that song that you can. Oh, what's wrong? I'm not cool. No, you're not fucking cool. That's what y'all do with each other to seem cool.
You're not cool. I'm not cool.
I'm not cool. Come on, man. What's wrong? I'm not cool.
That's crazy.
I'm just singing the song the way you wrote it. That don't give you an excuse.
All right, that's a bit. All right, stage right.
I mean, as a performer, I get awkward on that, like at Jambalaya, for example. You know, it's a bunch of young white kids and stuff like that, and you just randomly, the N-word being thrown out. Like, you don't. It's moments like that where you really realize, like, what your influence is on people and how people is into you. But that being said, any white person will tell you it's not cool for white people to say the N-word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to get into that big discussion. White people don't say nigga. Just don't. It just works out better for everybody at the end of the day.
Nigger or nigga?
Neither.
Neither.
N-I-G-G-E-R or N-I-G?
Neither. You don't get a pass for either one.
I don't know.
But one is in the dictionary.
Like I said.
What's the definition of it?
Are you on my podcast arguing for the right for white people to say nigger?
No, I'm just making sure they saying nigger or nigga.
I didn't make sure.
It don't matter. Which one are you more comfortable with a white person calling you?
Neither.
Exactly.
I've been called by a white person.
Because the next one walk up to me and try to disrespect me.
You better not touch him.
Why?
You better not touch him.
Why?
Because they going to call the authorities on you.
I wouldn't give a damn.
They
she
call
better not
authorities
tell me, come up to me.
They're going to tell
take
him you
your hat off.
They're going to tell him you barbecuing with charcoal.
Take your hat off what?
I just said my check off.
Your hat off?
Yeah, at the Astros game last year.
For what?
For the anthem.
For the anthem. Women don't have to remove no hats. She just wanted to come bother me, and I was going to flip her ass over them seats.
Women not supposed to be wearing no hats in the first place on the cool.
It was a baseball cap.
Yeah, that just means you going somewhere and your hair ain't done. If your hair was done, we wouldn't have
this problem. They should have warned her if she'd snatched my hat off, had my hair.
Oh, she was trying to snatch it off?
No, she told me to come. She came up to me and tried.
Take your hat off. It's called respect. You take it off. Take it off me.
Yeah.
So it got
I was gonna flip her ass by 20 of them rows of them seats down. And the other one went and told the two little boys. Remember? You probably don't remember.
Oh, like it's called These Nuts. Down. Get off of them.
She told them to stand up. They should be, and they was white. A white lady
standing up.
And she threw their drink on. Baby.
It's America.
Yeah.
Serious.
But it couldn't have been black America if she threw that drink on. Because that whole Minute Maid Park would have been tore up.
Yeah, you don't hold they nuts on there. You don't go fuck. You don't fuck. That's why you gotta be slick. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
can't be slick because somebody filming.
I
don't give a fuck where you at. What
I've been
you
around.
Doing. Everybody filming
races.
everything.
I've been called nigga, all that shit. Mama call me a nigga. I'm like, you the same thing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I mean, it bothers me, but it don't bother me because I've been around this shit since I was little. So I've been around a number of whole bunch of white folks and shit, talking shit, or like that. Shit don't bother me. Just don't touch me. That's all. Because that's what they want you to do anyway. They want you to touch them. So, you know
My
what I'm saying?
first experience.
I just talk shit back to them before they can get mad, before they can touch me the same way they doing to you. Because they going to talk their shit regardless. They going to talk and say whatever they got to say. This for you to touch them. They be like, oh, he touched me. So I just reverse it on them. You know what I'm saying? It took me a while to do that, to learn that, but I just reverse it on them. Man, you know how to be like, hit me. Well, hit me there. Same shit. Touch me. Hit me. Do something that threatened me enough that I feel threatened that, you know what I'm saying, I need to defend myself. And once it's justified, I'm going off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Wait till she try to grab and take my hat off.
Yeah, she do some shit like that. You throw her ass, throw her bitch ass off that balcony. You turn into a lady hog around that bitch. And throw her motherfucking ass over that damn thing. Dump her bitch ass on her head.
My first
I go to
experience.
jail. I go to jail for whooping you if you call me nigga. I'm prepared for that. I'm absolutely totally prepared for that.
Oh, we know. We see.
We
We
know,
seen it on Vice. We seen it on Vice.
I'm
We
totally
know.
prepared.
But he ain't do it. He called me, what do you call you, dumbass?
Huh?
He ain't say that. He called me
thought him a
dumbass or
coon.
something.
Nah, he ain't call me. He ain't call me no nigga.
What he call you?
Yeah, he told me like, fuck
He was. The argument was about somebody had punched a white boy in his face for talking greasy in the square. They walked in the square. It was Alex Jones. Alex Jones is the host of Media Wars, like an ultra conservative radio show and TV show. And they walked in the square, like with cargo pants and steel toe boots and shit like that. They walked in real strong and walked through people and stood in the middle of the park and pulled out the bullhorn and talking about it's time for, America needs to get back to its principles and we need to get back to the way of life that we're used to having in America and the reason why we're the greatest country in the world and all you commies and all of these. Start calling people communists and snowflakes and all that old shit. And a black dude kind of worked his way through the crowd up to the front and beat for him. Punched him in the face. And then they all scattered. And the main dude that was talking shit, left the security people that walked all the dudes with the pants. It was like him and like 8 dudes. They pulled up on the curb, left their cars like on the sidewalk, and hopped out and walked over like they was finna regulate everybody in the crowd. And nigga punched one person in the face, and him and security all took off running. So him and the first lucky people got to their car first. So they left like 3 dudes, and I started laughing at them. I'm like, what happened? Y'all niggas was talking bold. Y'all was talking big shit a minute ago. You know what happened? Your boy came up there. Your boy hit my guy. I was like, who's my boy? Like just saying because it was another black dude. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, who's my boy? I think, fuck you. That ain't my boy. What are you talking about? So we were just cussing back and forth and shit like that.
You had your Biff voice on. Nigga, fuck you. You did have your Biff voice on.
Really?
Big voice?
Biff.
Oh.
Fuck you. No, fuck you, nigger. Fuck you.
It wasn't I never got called out of my name.
Well,
What?
you had your Biff voice on.
I would have went to the
And?
damn thing like,
And you mad because you ain't got a Biff voice?
No.
what's that thing deep?
You trying to read me or something on here?
No.
Well, what is you doing? You cracking a joke? What is you doing? I was surrounded by police. I was in a foreign element. I wasn't finna go to jail for hitting a white boy
your Biff
first.
voice, meaning your professional
Yeah,
voice.
because I'm surrounded by police.
Okay, I said your Biff voice. which
Yeah, and
I
I'm telling you why I'm
say
talking
it's a
like that when you
professional
talk.
voice.
Yeah, because I'm surrounded by police.
So you have to change the tone of your voice because you're around police?
Yeah, because I want them to know I'm the professional. He's the wrong motherfucker.
Okay.
So when people get around the police, people don't start saying, yes, sir, no, sir, and shit like that. No, sir, we're not doing anything, sir. You act like I'm the only nigga that ever had to act right when the police was around. Don't try to check me. This is my podcast.
Everybody don't be fighting the police like you, Queenie.
I did not fight the police.
That's not what your record says.
No, the record say.
And that's why your ass went to jail. Because you ain't got no Biff voice,
You ain't got no
motherfucker.
big voice.
Get you a Biff voice.
That's not your record.
Just come get me out.
Just come get you.
Don't start calling me because you ain't use your Biff voice.
Get me out this motherfucker, please, right now.
And he was my height too.
He was your height. He was my height.
I was glad he didn't pull out his gun though.
Or a stick.
That's why you got to pull out your Biff voice to save your fucking life and to stay out of jail.
Taser or something.
That's why your ass went to jail.
Don't, what is it? Don't pass
Don't
go.
pass
Straight to
go.
jail. Straight to jail.
I said, well, we on our way to jail today.
Well, we all know who you're talking to. Bree.
And I was steady talking shit in the car, and he was steady recording.
No Biff voice.
No Biff voice.
No Biff voice.
There I go. I've been to jail before. You ain't scared me. He was just steady
Good,
recording.
good, because you're going to jail
going
again.
down now.
You're going to jail again, so
And then as
good.
soon as we get there, oh, that's my B's wife. Put her in the celebrity cell. Good. Bond. Come
They
get me
got a
out of
celebrity
here.
cell?
Yeah.
Type of
Bond,
shit
come
is
get
that?
me out of here.
It's still a sale.
For
Don't
real,
put
huh?
me in. I'm a
They
regular
just-
nigga.
Free.
They
If
just
I
put
got to go in a celebrity cell, no, I'm a regular nigga. Send me home. I don't want to go in no cell.
They didn't put you in a cell to be by yourself. That's all.
Sir, can you not hear my?
Yes,
Can you not hear my
just
Biff
nothing
voice?
but
I don't want to
nothing.
go to jail.
Nothing but brick wall, and the thing was on the floor.
Yeah,
and,
that's how they were doing my whole end when I went to jail back in the day. They brought me from Port Arthur to Houston. The dude was like, "Yeah, that's UGK guy right there. The UGK guy right there." And then as soon as I get bought, as soon as I got processed, I got bought out. So like, it's always good to know people, huh? Some shit like
we were gonna take him too, but he pulled out his Biff voice.
But I was good boy. He switched up on us. Who's gonna get his ass? He switched up on us. Had to back up.
I was waiting for him to talk black, but he didn't.
Go check his ass. He got us though.
So I knew he knew his rights. I had to keep it pushing.
I
A
go
big
to
angry beat my case.
I wonder when motherfuckers went up there. I think that's what they tried to do in Chicago. They went to the rallies real deep. A whole bunch of niggas went to the rallies real deep.
In
I go
Chicago
there.
or Baltimore?
Chicago. When they council one, huh? Which one they council?
What you talking about?
Back in the day when before Trump got to office, the rallies, whatever like that. When he was going to different cities doing his rallies.
They didn't cancel Chicago. Chicago was when the niggas came out and started putting hands on people.
Yeah,
See, they was doing all the rallies in places that were white majority.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Very small towns where the mentality of going up, the whole notion of going up against the white authority power figures is just not something that most people do. You know what I'm saying? They tend to stay in their communities, stay in their neighborhoods and shit like that. Like we stayed when I went to South Carolina, we stayed in Greenville, but where we went to the rally was way in the sticks.
Far away, yeah.
Yeah, it was in the
That's
sticks.
what I'm saying. So they had it in Chicago. It still went through. I thought it got canceled. Because
No, they had the rally, but Chicago was the first big city he went to where the odds was more even.
Oh, okay.
So
Like y'all ain't coming here with
like
that.
usually you could at the Trump rallies you could count the black people on two hands.
Yeah.
How many black people was in a room of thousands?
Mm-hmm.
Chicago, the level field, the playing field was more level.
Level, yeah.
So when they start trying to push on people and
All
which
the
they
extra
which
shit.
they did a
Yeah,
lot.
they're doing, yeah.
They did a lot. They checked black people left and right. I seen it myself. I seen them check us as reporters. You know what I'm saying? If you get your ass off this riser, you leave this media section, I'm pulling your credentials for your whole publication. You better not fucking move.
Police is here to tell you.
No, that was the white campaign lady.
Oh,
Worked for Trump.
oh. Oh, who gave y'all the passes and shit?
Right, the people
Yeah.
you go to get the passes from. And
Yeah.
they know who everybody is and who you work for.
Yeah.
Nobody is in those rooms that they don't know who they are specifically.
Yeah.
And they was just,
Fuck you,
You're like,
man.
these motherfuckers here, they doing it.
I'm gonna say that and get all of Vice and get all of Vice. Everybody that worked for Vice kicked off the campaign trail.
Can't look at nothing. They were like, they already know these motherfuckers here just to report, but they not here to report for us though.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they gonna y'all motherfuckers sit y'all ass right here. Do
because
what
we
y'all
kept
gotta
trying to go. We knew you could see where the stage was, and because of where we were, we realized there was only one way that the caravan would come in to bring him to the stage and to take him out. So we was trying to go and get positioned like on the side of the stage, almost to the back of the stage, so that we could get pictures of him
do. They wouldn't let y'all.
when he got out.
They
No,
put
no.
y'all in the middle of the shit.
Like they come to the media section and they say you from AP, you from Fox, and you from this publication, y'all come with us. And they put them in position for good shots and to get good coverage and even to ask questions in certain instances.
All right.
And everybody else that they knew wasn't on their team, they just
y'all niggas still.
Put y'all
Yeah,
way
you
to
said
the
this
back.
pit.
and I was the only black person.
Yeah.
But we were all minorities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was when I was reporting and moving around, nobody would be white. You know what I'm saying? I had different cities we would have like a white girl photographer that would come with us, but for the most part, it would be me. It's me. It was me, an Australian dude, a Mexican dude, and I want to say Persian. They say Persian because they don't like saying Iranian, so they say Persian.
Yeah, out of bounds.
Yeah, and then we just riding around deep woods, what they call low country, South Carolina. Motherfuckers want to pull over. Oh, this is a great shot with these cows in the field. They pull over in front of somebody like
a house
trailer, not even a house, nigga, a trailer.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker come out the trailer and just stand on the porch and fold their arms and look at you.
Look at your
I'm like, hey,
yeah.
fuck that shot. I had to have the talk.
Just step on my property.
You know how black people have to have a talk with their kids about how to move in the world? I had to have the talk
with them.
Like, look, man, we can't be doing what we want to do out here. We are the enemy. We going to go to these places. We going to do our job, but we're not going to try to provoke motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers would be looking at you real crazy. Every time I walked into a Trump rally, it was like, and then in South Carolina, I was walking around in a Raiders jacket. So they knew I wasn't. They knew I wasn't on the team at all. And that's a little antagonistic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me walking around with a Raiders jersey, I'm like, you know, some NWA, fuck the police, fuck y'all type of shit.
That shit was lie though. That shit was lie. That shit was funny too.
That shit was interesting. It was interesting to see. The longer it got, the worse it felt. Because the more shit I would see, the more we were interacting with these people and going in these rooms, I realized that this dude was going to win. Because everybody that was at the Trump rally was going to vote for Trump. Like, it wasn't even a whole question of we got to get them to the polls. You know what I'm saying? We got to convince them to vote. They going. They got it in their mind. Everybody in that room at a Trump rally had it in their mind to vote for Trump. You know what I'm saying? You had a couple of random people that would come there to protest or just to kind of be a fly on the wall and see if niggas was really going to say some crazy shit. And they did every time. They would stop like they wouldn't let no black people on. Like if you're in an arena, like if you were speaking in an arena, black people had to stay in the stands. They wouldn't let them get on the floor, even though the floor was first come, first serve. I saw black people get turned around from the floor several times.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like, nah, y'all got to go up there. What, man, we can go anywhere we want in here. No, you can't. This is a privately funded, because of the fact that Trump paid for everything, you had no rights in the room.
No.
If they didn't want you to stand in a certain place, you had to go. It was either stand here or leave.
That's crazy. That's why Queenie went over there.
Because they would follow me when I would try to walk and get
what I do.
Certain places I would try to get in a closer view. And Trump had because you had Secret Service there, you had the normal venue security, and then Trump had his own private security team.
That was throwing y'all out by y'all collars or y'all shirt.
Handling niggas. They didn't do me like that. They did the little white girl like that.
Like that.
My
Fuck
producer,
you.
Grace.
They handled one of your people?
Yeah, she went to check in to get our credentials early. And they looked at the list and saw we was with Vice, and they said she said the lady pointed to the security dude and then pointed at her.
Yeah.
And the security dude came over and was like, okay, let's go, and grabbed her by her backpack.
Yeah.
And walked up out of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Physically. And she was let's just say that she grew up in a world where that kind of shit did happen.
Yeah.
So it really scared
Fucked her head up.
really, really fucked her up.
Yeah.
That people would actually put their hands on her like that. And she didn't know how to react to it. And because you're in a room with people where nobody cares about what's happening to you anyway, there's nobody to go to. There's nobody to complain to.
Yeah, nobody gonna help you or nothing. They just watching it. Yeah.
They probably called her hippie and all kind of shit on them. Yeah, you fucking communist.
So ain't a communist a white person?
No. Most are. Very few are not. But it's just a generalized term that they use to paint people as the opposition.
That's why I said Queenie would go vote for Trump.
I ain't voted for no motherfucking Trump.
I seen it.
Voted for. How you seen what I voted for?
I was there.
No, you weren't, because you couldn't even see my style.
Yeah, what?
You couldn't see in my style.
No.
Who did I vote for?
Who did you vote for?
Who you asking? I couldn't see either.
I didn't vote for Trump, and I didn't vote Democrat. I didn't vote for Bernie Sanders.
You went through the whole thing?
Yeah, I don't just go
Vote
straight.
Democrat?
I go through and read everybody.
You be knowing all of them? Oh, you be in that long.
If I know.
I know not to do it with
name.
your ass then.
Well, it was only 2 people running for president, so you either voted for one or the other. You didn't vote for either.
I didn't.
But
vote
then
for
you gotta vote for the other things and all the other shit on there
Yeah,
too.
I went like Democrat, liberal. I just watched what each one of them was for.
Yeah.
I went through each ballot thing. You know, I turned the knob. I just didn't say straight Democrat.
Yeah. Then go vote with you, and then you'll be finished before you got to sit in the car and wait for you and shit. Damn, still in that vote and shit.
She's still in that
She's
reading.
still in that
I'm
moment,
reading.
yeah.
I'm reading.
I remember the first time I did that. The first time I went vote, I did that before. I sat up there and like that. And like my mama was like,
So in other words, y'all get out and vote.
In November, right?
You looking at me?
I'm looking at both of y'all.
Yeah.
Both of y'all were looking at me at the time.
It's in November.
It's something, yeah, November.
But I think Pearland vote now.
Yeah, primary was today.
Yeah, I hope Letitia.
Primaries
Plummer,
and
Letitia Plummer.
primaries and runoffs were today.
Letitia Brown.
Everybody that's not retiring gotta run this year. If you're not retiring from your position, you have to run.
I think I'm running for
It's
city
an election
council.
year.
City council.
On what platform?
Houston.
No. No.
Why?
You can't just say Houston. I said what platform?
Democrat.
No, that's the party.
What
is
do you
it?
mean
What
platform?
what is it? Why should we vote for you? What do you plan to do?
I'm
what are you
planning to
pushing?
clean up my
Wait,
community. I'm planning to clean up my community.
You don't have to be on city council to clean up your community.
No, I'm going for city council for District D.
Okay, and what's your platform?
I
Like,
don't
just
know.
imagine I'm a voter. Why should I vote for you?
Because I said so,
Because
fool.
I said so. Vote for me.
And you better use your Biff voice when you talk to me.
Yeah, he can't say, hey,
I'm
y'all
not
need to
getting
vote
up there
for me.
because I need everybody in my neighborhood, my old neighborhood, to vote for me. I'm not changing to no Biff voice to fit in with the other people when all these people is the people that I need to vote for me. Okay?
And then you going to have like
And why
Third
should
ward
they? And
to
why should they
16.
vote for you?
10%,
Because I'm going to
90%.
represent them and I'm going to get what they want and I'm
You-
going to get our neighborhood cleaned
You're
up.
fighting for the people.
Yeah, I'm
Cause
fighting for
Because
them.
I am the people. I
am
came
the
from
people
where the
that
people
I came
are.
to fight for.
Okay.
And what is it that we want?
I don't know what you want, but I know what they want over there.
What they want.
need.
What
Just
they want.
imagine I'm somebody from Third Ward. Don't try to read me. You ain't gonna get no votes that goddamn way. Trying to read me all the goddamn time.
They're like, I should go run for council.
I'm
She
just
got
to
I be
attitude.
trying to see. Then this be
My
that bullshit. I be
neighborhood.
trying to ask her what other people gonna ask her, but she talk to me like I'm me with
You
no
gotta do-
regard.
you
She
gotta
just
do
talk
like-
Oh my
stupid.
God, I
You
have
got
to go on.
you got to do like
Carry
Trump.
tomorrow.
Just send somebody to talk for you.
No, I'm gonna have. I got my writer right here. You don't want a writer
Nope,
of me.
nope.
You got to find somebody
You just told me that I ain't from your hood and I ain't all that shit. Nope, I ain't writing
a
shit.
campaign manager,
I'm
your
trying
spokesperson.
to, and this is you, and you sitting here on your podcast. You people from your neighborhood listen to this. I'm trying to give you an opportunity to promote yourself right now.
a year.
What is
such
your
and such.
platform? What are you running on? Some people run on legalization. Some people run on immigration. Some people run on different shit. What is
Well, I don't
what's your
have
platform?
immigration in my neighborhood.
That's fine. What is your platform?
To clean up my neighborhood.
That's too generic. That don't tell me nothing.
It might not tell
You
you.
can be a
not-
community activist and clean up your neighborhood. That's not
Community
enough.
activists
That's
not
not enough for
cleaning
me
up
to
your
pay
neighborhood.
you because you run for city council.
I'm
That
gonna
means
sit
I'm
at the desk with other city councilmen.
talking
arguing
louder.
rights
Don't make it
to-
right.
I'm gonna
I
argue the
get
rights
tired
for
of
my
telling.
neighborhood.
I get
that
tired of
what we
telling
need.
motherfuckers that
We need better schooling. in
talking
my
louder
neighborhood.
don't make your argument no more sounder. What the fuck is your platform? What the fuck are you running on? What the fuck are you gonna do for the people?
Everything.
Cleaning up my neighborhood, I give you a couple of trash bags and you can do that.
That's not that type of cleanup. I'm getting rid of I want to sanction some things and
Sanction some things. We have to work on your bill. We have to work on your bill voice.
no, I'm not going
We'll come
in
back to
there
that.
fake.
We'll come back to that. You know what? You say you ain't gonna have nothing fake on there.
Yeah, I ain't going there all fake. I'm gonna tell them, look,
You ain't got to talk white. You got to
it's
talk right
too
though.
much crime, black on black crime in my district.
So what's your solution? Because you
I
can't just keep
need
saying.
police officers, black police officers in my district, not the white ones that's harassing people.
Shit, there's black ones that be harassing too.
Yeah, but I want the ones that's from the neighborhood. Like back in the old days, you know, where your homeboy used to work your beat, the beat of the neighborhood he grew up in. That's what they need
We
to
don't
go
get a lot
back
of that.
to.
We don't get a lot of that anymore. We don't get a lot of that anymore.
Sometimes them niggas be the whole ass niggas.
Them niggas be from other states and everything. They don't be from. It doesn't. We don't recruit locally as much as we used to. That doesn't work.
That's because they don't go and fill out the application and say HPD is hot, HPDcareers.com.
That's not. You're not gonna
Long
win.
as you ain't, long
public
as you don't
office
have
like
a
that.
criminal background, you could be a police officer. And help your neighborhood. Go back in your own neighborhood and patrol and help. Because people like to talk to the police officers. They don't want to be scared of them.
Okay.
What you looking at me for? I'm just trying. I always want to try to roll your eyes and shit and all of that. I'm just trying to help you. You got these airwaves. You have all these people listening to your podcast. People might be seriously considering voting for you, but you got to give them a reason to vote for you. You can't just be I'm Queenie, I'm from the tray and all that shit and just think people are supposed to vote for you. You just did.
I did not do that. I said what I was going to do with my hand.
Oh no, you threw the tray up. We're gonna look at the tape. All this shit is being filmed.
I didn't throw the tray up that
You
time.
had some hand gestures.
I had hand gestures.
You was
but
like
I did
this,
not throw the tray
and you
up.
did all around.
When she specifically told me that I wasn't from her neighborhood, that she threw her neighborhood up. I ain't got no reason to lie about that.
Roll it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Oh man, if I'm gonna run too.
Yeah, Truck, you run for the Southwest. I run for Third Ward, from Third Ward to South Union. Bun, you run for Port Arthur.
What is what you call it?
I can do more good for my
Larry
community.
Green is the guy that they just refilled his seat. The councilman that the medicine killed him. That was your district councilor.
Oh, the dude that found the house.
Yeah.
That was tough.
I think I would
I
have
seen
to
him
run up
before,
against
too.
Jerry Davis or Dwight Barkins.
He overdosed on drugs.
Yeah, I seen that dude
Now they
too.
say he mixed something that wasn't supposed to go together.
That nigga was on meth and shit. That nigga overdosed from drugs.
You
He's
did
one of-
not read the coroner's report.
It's not no secret that that's what this man died of. It's not no secret. That man had meth. That man had meth in his system.
But they said some.
You don't
some
accidentally get
bipolar
meth in your
drugs
system.
have meth in it. He was maybe bipolar.
I'm not here to lie on the dead. The man is dead. That's what he died from. We don't lie on Screw. We don't lie on Chad. We're not finna lie on Larry Brown or Green or whatever his name was.
Re-roll it. Re-roll it. Re-roll it. Re-roll it.
Reroll what?
What
does
did
that mean,
What did
re-roll?
everybody else die of?
What do you mean?
You say the man died of meth. I said it was medicine. It was his bipolar
Google
medicine.
it. We can Google the shit right here. We don't have to roll nothing back. We can Google it right now.
So what did Screw die of? If nobody lied about that.
Larry Green, cause of death. Overdose of methamphetamine
That could be bipolar drug.
They not saying he overdosed on a bipolar drug.
It's part of a...
No, you want this to be what you want it to be. This is the facts. Former Houston City Councilman Larry Green died of an overdose of methamphetamine and chlorothane. His death is classified as an accident.
Yeah, he may have took 2 drugs at the wrong time.
Of a toxic combination involving methamphetamine.
Ain't methamphetamine like a nose medicine, a cough medicine or something?
No.
I'm not going to just say what it is.
Not like drink or nothing. I'm just saying methamphetamine.
A synthetic drug with more rapid and lasting effects than amphetamine, used illegally as a stimulant and a prescription drug to treat narcolepsy and maintain blood pressure. It's still an illegal fucking drug. There's no difference. Methamphetamine is methamphetamine. That's all it is.
He might have a heart condition.
You can sit here and make up all the excuses for this man that you want to.
He may have had a heart condition or narcolepsy. He kept falling asleep and he needed to wake back up. And he probably mixed it with something else.
I'm not finna argue this with you no more. You don't want it to be that? Even though I just showed you 2 or 3 things that said that, but you don't want it to be that? So that's fine if you don't want it to be that.
But with every other person that died, they don't want to say what they really died of.
Like who?
Like you say, Screw and Pimp C and everybody else. What did they die of?
It was drugs in their system, and it was a combination.
But they didn't say that. They said they had heart attacks.
They never said Chad had a heart attack. I can Google Pimp C's death too, and it'll tell you.
I thought it said both of them had a heart attack. Neither one of them said they died of drink. Induced by
Pimp
drink.
C's death caused by overdose, an overdose of cough syrup, and a pre-existing sleep apnea condition. Now, if you don't want this to be what it is, that's fine.
Same thing like Reggie White.
You don't want it to.
Reggie White?
You know who Reggie White is?
No, she don't.
Who's Reggie White?
Football player. You don't know.
What happened to him?
He died. Sleep apnea.
That means, Truck, you can't take cough syrup because you
I don't
have
sip
sleep
drink.
apnea.
No, I don't sip drink. That's why I don't drink that much. So I'm a social drinker. Anything, that's why I don't like taking NyQuil and all that sleep stuff that make me go to sleep heavy. I don't do none of that.
Good for you.
If I do, I've been somewhere. I ain't by myself. Like on my birthday night when I'm real drunk, I'm not by myself.
I'm not. We're getting chewed out over here for telling the truth. I'm not for this shit.
But I thought they said that the man it was 2 forms of medicine that he was prescribed that he may have mixed together. He probably had narcolepsy or whatever the other one was. They said the man was a good person. I can't see the man being no dope fiend or nothing and want some methamphetamine.
Everybody that do drugs is not a dope fiend. That they have what they call functioning drug addicts and functioning alcoholics. I mean, people that can do the drugs that they want to do illegally and still get up and go to work and do everything else.
Just vote for me, okay?
Basically. That long story short.
Long story short, vote for me.
You.
I think this podcast is done because if I bring up another topic, I'm going to get red again and eyes rolled at me again. This is why I used to just sit over here and be quiet, because when I try to have an opinion, motherfuckers look at me crazy. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. So don't believe me, believe Google.
You have to see by Instagram is doing a new rollout mute button.
No, we don't have to see that
on your Instagram.
I seen some said it on there, but I didn't know what it fucking mean though.
I wonder what the mute button means.
I guess when you do videos or something.
When you mute somebody, when you mute somebody on the phone, what do that mean?
Hold on.
No, that's the hold button. When you mute, that means.
That mean I don't want them to listen to what I'm saying. So in other words, they holding on.
But they already had that on there. Like if I'm on Instagram, I'm recording.
Why are you smacking in the thing?
It's all good.
No, it's not actually.
When I'm recording, it give me a choice if I want to mute it,
Let me see.
give them a sound. No, I'm just saying, I ain't looking at that. I'm just,
They're talking about mute as far as social media works.
Right.
When you mute somebody's comment, that means you don't hear their conversation. You don't see them anymore.
I had to see it.
Oh, so you can mute somebody and they don't know that you're not looking at their page no more.
Right.
I don't know. I'm trying to find the girl on Pornhub.
God damn, every time I make a comment, motherfuckers like, no, that's not what they mean. Why y'all even want me to talk on here if y'all don't want to listen to nothing I say or believe nothing I say? Why am I even here?
Why you saying y'all? That's you and one other person going back and forth.
Yeah, you. Why is you giving me so much goddamn grief?
Not me, her.
That's what I'm talking to.
All right, you. Yeah, all right. Quiet.
Because she don't want to answer my question.
What question?
I just asked you, why do you constantly give me grief over every time I state my opinion or state something that I know to be a fact? You question everything on here.
I don't just question it. I want to know what you mean. What you mean?
What you mean, Finn?
Ain't know what I mean when I state a fact. A fact is a fact.
I don't have to believe
it's not my
your fact
interpretation.
if I want the whole entire definition of what you're saying.
And I gave you the definition of methamphetamine and him dying of it, and you didn't want to accept that. I tried to tell you what mute meant. You didn't want to accept that little shit.
No, I figured out what mute was, but I don't think that's what the man died of.
So the newspaper lied. Everybody's lying.
You Googled that. They lying. Because they don't even have my name right, so they lying.
Who don't have your name right? That's Wikipedia.
It
Wikipedia is not
Google?
facts. Wikipedia is set up to where anybody can go on any page about anybody and enter whatever they want and change it. That's why your name ain't your name online.
And I'm glad.
Right, but that don't mean I'm wrong. That's all I'm trying to fucking say.
Oh, Wikipedia, you can just change your shit like that?
Yeah, anybody can go on your page and say what they want to say.
Like when they be having like...
I can go on Wikipedia right now to your if you had a page and say you're a hermaphrodite.
A what?
A hermaphrodite.
Hermaphrodite.
What's that?
I mean, you got a Peter and a pussy.
Oh. She-man.
I can go on anybody's Wikipedia page and edit the page any way I want to and say whatever I want to. But I'm not taking my information from Wikipedia.
Is Wikipedia WikiLeaks? Is they the same people?
Wiki.
It's
time to end it.
Is what?
It's time.
Wiki. Both of them say Wiki on the front.
Who is Wiki? Who you talking about?
I thought WikiLeaks made Wikipedia.
Who is WikiLeaks?
Leak.
Who is that?
I want to be away from here right now. So bad. You worse than Trump asking Bill Gates is HIV and HPV the same thing. This nigga says Wikipedia and WikiLeaks.
Both of them say Wiki.
Mm-mm.
So they must be the same thing, right?
I thought maybe the same person owned it.
Nobody.
I always thought that too.
Nobody owns WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks is an organization.
Say your shout outs. Say your shout outs.
It's time to go. This is
go.
very volatile.
Well, both of them says Wiki, so I thought maybe they was related.
Man, hey, shout out to R.I.P. to Marlo. Marlo, rest in peace.
What happened to him?
One of my friends, a lady I used to work with at Walmart, passed away on Mother's Day. I just found out.
Oh, shout out to the victims of Santa Fe.
Yeah, people in Santa Fe. Everybody else that lost somebody this weekend or this week, R.I.P. to your people. Prayers and blessings to you and your family. Free Kato, free Lando.
Not if they did the crime.
Free
they
Maniac.
Got time.
You know what I'm saying? It's going down, Trill Gladiators. If y'all see nephew out there in L.A., y'all fuck with him.
How you know somebody watching you from L.A.?
He don't.
You don't.
That's why he said
If.
Okay.
Shout out to Third Ward for Queenie.
Nah, she just went from trying to check me to checking you.
It's all good. I roll right through this shit. Shout out to PA.
You need to start bringing like a red ink pen every time you come up here because all you want to do is check niggas.
Now I'm bringing some red markers. Some red.
You still not gonna win city
I
council.
was supposed to get drunk tonight.
He say where the drinks at.
I can't drink.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Queenie.
I ain't drinking.
Trill Talk Podcast. Till next time, people.
If there's a next time, because this shit is getting aggravating. I don't come up here for motherfuckers to shoot slugs.
We just need you to be quiet like you used to.
I don't have to be here. I can stay the fuck home. I could have been watching. I could have been on my sofa watching the game.
Talk like we used to. Now you've been busting in our conversation, just cutting us in half.
I'm not cutting y'all in half. I'm talking facts. I'm not gonna let y'all sit on this podcast next to me and say whatever y'all want to say.
Talking about some shit that don't be good.
Y'all can have your own podcast and talk however you want and never get corrected.
Oh well.
We out this motherfucker.
We love
We
y'all.
like to say
God bless y'all.
bye.
Thank y'all for
Good
tuning
night.
in.
Thank
We'll
you.
see y'all on the next podcast.
See y'all.
I'll be back with my bip
Peace.
voice soon. Peace.
Boys.